Hello guys, welcome to another episode of Shanghai. I'm China Uncle Mikey. In this video, we will continue the Shanghai City Center tour. Let's have a look at the People's Park, where middle-aged Chinese parents looking for dating and marriage subjects for their children. After that, we quickly view the People's Square and the Shanghai Historical Museum. Then finally, we will go to Jingan Temple, which is the most well-known Buddhism temple in Shanghai. There's an old train behind me, and it is like renovated into a sushi store, and this is quite unique actually. Anyone you want to bring them to the Nanjing Road, probably come to this sushi store. Now I'm almost reaching out at the end of this East Nanjing Road. I just got an idea, which is actually Vera called me. She just inspired me to go to this dating park, which we call it People's. It's called People's Park, and it's not so far away. And you got those like aunties and aunties and uncles. They bring their children's profile and try to find someone else to have a date with them. And I think it is quite interesting. The People's Park Dating Corner is a very unique Chinese scenery for the people who are not from the Chinese background. In this park, retired parents handing their children's profiles with personal information such as age, education level, salary income, if own a property, and occupation, but very few show their personality, hobbies, and the value of love. I read the article said, in this place, the man-woman ratio is 1/10, so only girls' parents are so desired to look for an ideal man, but not another way around. So now I'm getting inside this People's Park, and as you can see, those groups of middle-aged aunties and uncles, they are gathering together, and they put up a sign. Maybe they put like their children's profile, etc. And they try to find out someone that can introduce to their children. And now I'm just trying to have a look at this place. Someone has come back from the overseas, and they have like masters, and they also put their salaries and their education level and their ages, etc. And someone maybe put up a picture, but the majority of the posts are not printed like the pictures, etc. And I'm personally already married, but it is quite interesting for me also to so they don't want to be shown on the screen, and I'm not going to shoot anyone over this place, but so they don't want me to take the camera, so probably I have to shut it off. And but you guys already know what is that. It was ridiculous actually. I got those aunties and aunties come to my face and said I can't take any videos about that. I know they put some privacy information on the post, but I'm not taking the camera to them, and I'm not taking any pictures about those private information or profiles. I just talk to the camera by myself. But maybe the zooming was a little bit crap, so maybe you can only see the big head of myself. But it was ridiculous. I got 3 or 4 aunties, uncles came to my face and asked me to delete the video footages. But I didn't want to spend too much time to argue with them, because you got this furious middle-aged suspicious uncles, evil uncles, and run into your face and try to put some anger on you. And at least I'm a Shanghainese. I can explain a little bit with them in Shanghainese. So I got away from that situation now, and it was a little bit frustration because I was like walking in that corridor, like you got like hundreds of uncles and aunties and putting up their children's information. I was like quickly browsing over there. I didn't like stop any person in person, like doing interview or talk to them. So this is the situation. Those people do not want to show all of their like privacy data in front of the camera, and I wasn't like rude or impolite to them. So yeah, but this is the issue, and yeah, anyway, that's it. So I'm around now into People's Square actually. I'm quite familiar with this place because during the teenager time, like when I was a college student, I was studying around this area. But this place is almost like a park actually. You got like these greenish trees and grass and whatever it is. And what you can do here, which is go to the Shanghai Museum, which is free for the entrance actually. So if you want to access this museum, then you can just go with it. And anything else, I don't think so, because you know, I was like studying around this area. It was like 500 meters away when I was in the college, and you know, that was expensive private college, and it cost a lot actually. So that's why it's located in the city center of Shanghai, and now it moves out to some other places. But yeah, this place is basically a park. But if you want to have a look, like when the first time you come to Shanghai, you definitely have to come here and have a look at this place because it is quite chill. And now I'm just approaching to the Shanghai Museum. It's super hot and it's very sunshine. It's sunburning actually. And so the Shanghai Museum is back side, and it is free to entry, and you see people getting without any checks. And so this is the place that you can have a full view of People's Square. Now I'm just heading to another place. I'm leaving the People's Square, and now I'm trying to take line 2. I'm going to the temple, which is called the Jingan Temple, which is almost the most famous temple in this city. So I'm going to buy the gate ticket and get into that. But I just checked the gate ticket information. That place is opening up to like 5 p.m. Now it is 3 p.m. So I got almost like 2 hours to go, and I think it's quite enough. So let's check it out over there. On the subway to the Jingan Temple, I was still thinking about the dating park and those worried and anxiety parents. Not because they got angry to me, but what made them so worried about their children's marriage. I concluded into collective mindset: if a girl is older than 25 and isn't in a relationship, their parents got worried, and in more depth, it's the face of the family. If the young generation who are not fall into this certain path which designed by the older generation, the family lose face. Actually, many young people dislike such way of dating and constantly push back to refuse it.
Well, here we are. The temple is here, and I got into with a QR code ticket.
To this place, which is called the Jingan Temple. As you can see, the main palace is behind me, and this one is quite famous actually in this area. And you see like people behind me throwing coins up to that big incense burning stuff. And I don't know, maybe it feels like they are playing basketball or something, but I think they are just pray and wish good luck for their future actually. And I'm gonna move up a little bit and see what we can see inside the temple, maybe the gigantic Buddha or something. Alright, so let's have a look.
The temple was built in 247 AD in the Wu Kingdom during the Three Kingdom period of ancient China. In the Cultural Revolution, this temple was turned into a plastic factory. But most interestingly, there was an urban legend related to this temple. During the 19th, Shanghai government was building lifted highways to upgrade the Shanghai traffic system. But in the very center of the city, that connecting intersected highway where Yang'an Highway and the North-South Highway are across, the earth on the ground were very hard for piling. The construction team tried all the methods but failed. Someone found the truth of Zen master of this temple, and the master said this place is the heart of the dragon, and there is only one way to unlock it. But if he leaks the way to unlock the heart of the dragon, he would die. Finally, the master did one ritual to resolve the problem, but he died after a few days.
Well, so guys, I just get into the main hall, and there was a gigantic Buddha. I did like several kowtows to that, and did some pray using my own style. And you know, I do see a lot of positive things here, because you see the new generation is doing this kind of religion affairs. So because in my mind, like it is a very typical traditional Chinese religion, which is the Buddhism. Like my grandmother's, their generation is fully rely on the faith and the beliefs of Buddhism. And sometimes they were talking to me about like reincarnation and how to deal with this life and how it affects to the next life. But yeah, as you can see, this place is renovated quite well. We got like a golden roof, and we got this like white awesome fence and etc. and etc. But I do see like a new generation. They are trying to revival our religion, although it's like imported from India. But I do see this is very positive, and yeah, so I'm going to just walk along this corridor, and hopefully I can find some awesome view up there, and then maybe probably I'll sign off.